So what I really like about that angel clip that I just had, I've been watching that for, and I've had that clip, and I've done several videos about it on a different channel. But if you look at the guy driving the truck, and he's like out looking underneath the vehicle and trying to figure out what in the world just went on, and you can tell there ain't no skid marks when he, prior to him coming down that road. That was a capture like no other. And then if you look at the other one that was on the bike with the cart, and how quick that was done, just makes you think of a twinkling of an eye. And then watch, that angel seems to be a female. Just the way, if you watch her walk away, just the walk. And you'll notice too, the light, the hands, everything's lit, and she has to put the hands in the pockets just to cover the light as she walks away. It's pretty cool to see that. So 0 dark 30. Right now you're looking at the White House during the daytime, but last night I had it up in the chat. There's a live chat with this cam, and it got nasty. I'll tell you the stuff that there's a lot of the stuff that people are putting in there that we're talking about, the dumbs and the stuff that's going on, and all the stuff that you're hearing that I really can't talk about because they start flagging the channel. I'm trying not to get this one flagged because my other ones were taken down or stopped. This one kind of exploded, but wanted to go over a couple things as I got the two dogs sitting here on the bed fighting. And this is the time when I try to do videos and everybody's coming home, and then it's like the bigger one wants to do nothing but play catch with a football. And let's see if I can do this. A couple things I wanted to go over. Scott McKay, I don't know if you know him, he was talking about 60 days that Trump would still have access or control of the military after the inauguration. So I think that comes up somewhere in March 20th range of that 60 days being expired. So I don't know how legit that is. I've never heard that. If that is the case, there is the deadline right there for if he's going to do something, because I can't see anything going on beyond any other point. It's just hopium, and you hit a point where you get tired of hearing the same stuff from certain other channels. And I am going to pause this for 1 minute here. Hold on. All right. So anyway, I got the dogs outside. See, I'm talking about the 60-day thing. Don't know how true that is. I actually heard that from, I think, Scott McKay, and somebody else was talking about it too. So that could be in play. A lot of stuff I heard still going on with a lot of high executive CEOs all stepping down. Look at the White House. Look at that. There is nothing going on. And, I was watching it the other day, and a couple of the, it looked like the black limos or the SUVs came up to the front, but really couldn't see anything. Nothing really going on it. I can zoom up on it once I record it, and then I put it on my video editor, and then I can kind of bring it more up closer. But I wanted to talk something else. 60 L.A. Marzulli, don't know if you know who he is, but he's always talked about Nephilim or whatever. Elongated skulls that they have found. That's in I've kind of followed him probably for 15 years. Heard about him one time. I think when I came across him was, again, on Coast to Coast. I was a correctional officer, listening to the radio at night. And then I was in a patrol vehicle, and then it's kind of the same field I'm in now, but more on law enforcement. So I've kind of gotten away listening to Coast. It used to be really good. They used to have some really good shows on, but I've kind of stepped away a little bit from that because of YouTube. I can pretty much get more interesting things on YouTube. But he's going to have a doctor come on his show. I don't know if it's today or if he's trying to line it up. That's going to be probably one of the things I want to do a video on, and it's the V, if you know what I'm talking about. When I say V, you know what I'm talking about. Taking that in the arm. And they're going to go into will it change your DNA? Because he talked about this over a decade ago, that when they seen that little microchip. And he had a doctor that analyzed it, and the doctor said to him, I don't know if it was a doctor or a chemist, and he said point blank, right straight up on that chip, that it changed the DNA because it was in some kind of like little test tube kit thing. And here we are today. And it's like, you don't know what's in it. They can tell you the ingredients, but doesn't mean squat. Does not mean squat, and does not mean they have no long-term analytics on it. They don't have any data long-term of what can happen, a couple years from now, 5 years, 10 years. I mean, that's the crap. I cannot believe. Well, I can, because when I go out to the store and I see everybody wearing that mask, I'm like, I'm just like, it's frustrating. I'm fine when I'm at home, and then I have to go out and get groceries or whatever I got to do, and I'm just like, oh, I've got to deal with this. Even though some places I have to wear, but I have never, even at my work, I've never wore the mask over my nose. So I keep it down. And if I see, we do have some grocery stores where, it's like 50-50, so I don't wear it in there. Some, it's down below. If I see somebody else without it, mine comes right off. And then I think, again, at my work, I probably have, if you were to have a clock time of who wore the mask the least amount, or, of course, under your nose. And I will never put it over my nose because I breathe through my nose. Matter of fact, I take this O2 nasal spray for immune. You take it in the nose to give me oxygen. I have one nasal kind of blocked a little bit, so there ain't a person that would ever sit there and, if somebody told me to put the mask or over my nose, it's like they're risking the biggest blowback. Basically, I would just bluntly tell them to mind your own business, and I would put the F word in front of that just to let you know. That's what I feel about that crap. Because I just went, and some old lady was in front of me, and I didn't have a mask on, and their store says, please wear a mask. And of course she gave me that turn and look again, and and I'm just, say something. But nobody has ever said anything to me other than last summer that I had it out with somebody at Walmart. But that was actually kind of fun when I did that one. But regardless, If more people would just start dropping it down below your nose and then just drop it below your chin, you start sending these messages out to people. And other than that, tell people, no, I prefer to breathe oxygen, instead of doing all the stuff that messes up your breathing pattern and all the nastiness and crap that's in those stupid masks. So, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a video on, at night. The place is still dark, man. It's freaking eerie. That is eerie. There is something at play. Something very strange. Something that we've never seen before. And just wanted to kind of show that. It was kind of interesting, the comments that were going. It did get crazy. I mean, I'm looking at the comments now, and you get some people that are saying, oh, people are still, you got people telling that Trump did win, and you got people, oh, get over it. And it's like, where's he at? Where's Joe? We know what Joe has. We know Joe might not even be Joe. But nobody else knows that because he won't come out in the public. And then most of the times if he does come out, it's all staged. Everything's staged. You won't see him out. Will he, you won't see the State of the Union thing with him. Because they'll blame it on the big C. And they won't do it. They're going to still use this bullshit crap. And that always brings up the fact that, you know what, maybe we are in that tribulation hour, and maybe God's about ready to pull his people out of here to bring down a whipping. So this ain't a rap follow in that series. If you follow me, I did a rap, which is a rapture. Rapture 1, rap 2, rap 3. Rap 4 video will be probably around March 5th, because if you know what followed the series, you understand Prince Harry in that one, where he comes into play. Some breaking news at some point comes into play, then I kick out that Rap 4 video. So anyway, that's how that's going. Just wanted to do a, it's kind of a quick video here and show people. Man, that place is dark. She's dark at night. She's quiet right now. Nothing. Ghost town. Fence still around. Stuff going on underneath these tunnels, supposedly. All for now. Take care.